I've been thinking and journaling about this past few days. Ito yung realization ko na you have to keep going like no matter what happens in life. No matter what you may feeling or kung ano man yung mga nangyayari sa current situation mo. Life does not stop. Palagi kong naririnig sa mga tao na keep moving, keep pushing, keep fighting, stay strong, never give up. But I never really understood it until like this past year na talagang tinest ako ni God and really found myself hit rock bottom. Gumapang sa mga challenges na yon at walang ibang option but for me to keep going and to survive. Last September lang, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I just feel like I've not been feeling like myself. Typically when this happens, pag napapansin kong masyado ko nang napupuna yung sarili ko, shaming and feeling really bad, I have to make sure na gagawa ko ng mga bagay para mag-reset yung utak ko kasi madalas ako mag-overthink. So yung ginagawa ko, sinisimulan ko yung week feeling motivated, feeling really good, make a change and I'm like, okay, itong week na ito is going to be new week. Like I'm starting fresh, pero pagdating ng midweek, I'm just unable to keep it together. Feel ko, lagi ko na lang sinisigurado to show up as like the best version of myself. But I'm beginning to realize that just showing up anyways, showing na kahit hindi mo feel yung best mo, even when you're not feeling like it, tinutuloy mo pa rin yung mga bagay na kailangan mong gawin. You kind of put yourself in the frequency of recognizing that you are deserving of the things that you want in life. Kasi bumabangon ka pa rin. Tinutuloy mo yung bagay na kailangan mong gawin. Tinutuloy mo yung hamon ng buhay. A lot of things in our lives na it's out of our control. But we're gonna keep going anyway. Let me share this with you na dumating talaga ako sa point ko that I was really complaining. Now mind you, I wanna clarify things na hindi ako yung tipo ng tao na nagko-complain sa mga life challenges. In contrary, pinagpapasalamat ko pa yung mga hardships kasi it's an opportunity for me to grow and there's always a noble reason why things happen to us. However, yung mga panahon na yun, hindi ko maintindihan, like hindi ko na talaga alam yung nararamdaman ko and these past few months talagang sinubok ako. I have it on my phone, nilagay ko siya sa note ko and let me read it to you. It was last September 18. I am at this moment where I feel like I'm a failure, loss after loss, like I need a win. Am I a mistake in this earth? Sometimes I can't comprehend why God is doing this. And I randomly came across a Bible verse and I thought it was interesting. Sa araw din na yun na nabasa ko tong Bible verse na to and ito yun, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him and He will make your path straight. So ito yung moment talaga that I was complaining and that drove my thoughts to thinking negative, thinking that I can't do this anymore. I feel I'm being trapped, that there's no freaking way out. Now don't get me wrong, I have a lot to be thankful for and I'm trying to be more thankful for those things because if I look around, may mas marami pang nag-struggle sa akin na mas mahirap pa yung pinagdadaanan nila, that there are people who are striving, fighting on death for life. Now, who am I to complain? Tapos, iti-take advantage ko lang yung buhay ko? Hell no. So, I don't need to pity myself or it bite me in the ass, period. I have a great plan that God put me on. If it's tough, then it's tough. I have no right to complain, but I have to acknowledge my privilege and I want to validate what I'm going through. I want to share my struggles in case doing so helps others. Because to be vulnerable like this and being true to my feelings and emotions, I think it's the only way that I can truly connect with you guys. At mas magiging totoo yung approach natin sa isa't isa. Do you feel me? Showing your vulnerable side doesn't make you less interested. It's just the society that deems us, like it's weak because some people just suck. They are used to wearing masks to put on a false front. Oh nga, why don't we just normalize talking about the things that we're going through? Like why? Probably because we are afraid of anything, that life is not all sunshine, rainbows, unicorns, na kailangan mo din harapin yung realidad ng buhay. Di ba? I know it's scary to be vulnerable. Yes, it's your brain trying to protect you from being hurt and criticism. But for me, showing your vulnerable side is the actual personal sign of strength because it required courage and the ability to trust. That's my opinion anyway. To be truthful, yung mga nakaraang buwan, dumating ako sa point that I questioned God because I felt I'm losing everything. 2 years ago, I was living a totally different life. Yung mga bagay na na-build ko, lahat talaga tinanggal niya. And even losing folks back to back, trials after trials na hindi ko na alam yung solusyon. But every time, I don't know if I'm going to make it, God shows up. God and the universe know exactly what I needed. Laging may sagot para magkaroon ng transition yung mindset ko into changing my perspective na hindi ako ganun ka-broken to be fixed. That I understand, Lord, enable us to view difficulties, grief, and frustration as opportunities to grow stronger. Na in every adversities in life, there's always a noble reason, and you gotta look for that hidden blessings. Tingnan mo yung valuable lesson from the process you are currently in. One thing we all need is that absolute unshakable faith in God that can make us rule over the world. Trusting Him has been one of the best decisions I have ever made. I stand still because of Him, because of His faithfulness and mercy. I'm going through change and growth right now because I know I can do more and do better things. Kaya yung faith ko sa Kanya, bro, that will be my compass to keep walking without thinking anymore how tiresome it could be on the road. Gusto ko lang din ipaunawa sa inyo na it is necessary to take accountability for our own life and actions. Na minsan yung nagiging sitwasyon natin ngayon sa buhay ay result yan sa mga choices natin, and stop living in a victim mindset, you know? Yung life experience ko, I mismanaged my financial life before and I can't change my past, you know, but to find lessons to carry with me. And I understand that at some point in time, everyone has to pass through this point in life. So that responsibility is simply accepting consequences of any choice you make. I believe it's really important to remember that if you ever fail or make a mistake, it's okay to forgive yourself and keep moving forward. I know some of you who holds themselves like to high standards, but it's important to remember that mistakes are a natural part of learning process. So if you ever find yourself stuck of feeling resentful towards yourself, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you're doing your best. Remember that there's no time to waste dwelling on the past. Instead, focus on what you can do in the present to keep pushing forward. For every person watching this who finds it hard to keep going, remember that you can do it. You have the needed inner strength which will let you overcome the current obstacle in your life. Look inside yourself and never doubt your abilities. Keep striving for greatness. You can rise again even if you are hurting or struggling now. Happiness is going to smile for you soon. Do not give up.